Welcome to my Santa Teresa, Costa Rica travel vlog. My boyfriend Albie and I just spent 10 days exploring Santa Teresa and the surrounding towns. Here I'm going to share with you the best beaches, restaurants, activities, places we stayed at, and more. Now let's get into it. To get to Santa Teresa, first fly into San Jose, then take a small plane from San Jose to Cubano. The ride over is beautiful and it's a lot of fun. Once you land in Cubano, from there take a taxi to Santa Teresa. This was the first place we stayed at in Santa Teresa, called Buena, Onda Bungalows, located on the north end of town. We loved it here. It was only a quick walk to the beach, very clean with everything we needed, and the staff were super friendly. We also had a gated area to park our ATV, which was cool. I highly recommend staying here. The sunsets. Don't miss a sunset while you're in Santa Teresa. Everybody from town goes, and every night it's so special and different. Give yourself some time to explore the small fishing village of Malpais. It's located just south of Santa Teresa. It's very quiet with the most beautiful colored water. We loved exploring this area. We found these tide pools one morning, leaving our Airbnb heading to Playa Hermosa. We noticed a few people hanging out in them, so we decided to check them out. It's the perfect spot for snorkeling or just relaxing in the ocean. At the right tide, the pools are very calm with the waves breaking on the outside of the rocks. We didn't have our snorkel gear, but we saw bright blue fish and even an eel. Be sure to rent an ATV for your time in Santa Teresa. It's the perfect way to get around. We used ours every single day and were able to explore so many places with it. We felt very safe, and just be sure to always have sunglasses because it does get dusty. This is a must-do activity while you are here. Book the Sunset Beach Tour with Horizonte Experience. Michelle, the owner, is amazing. She'll take you through the village, the jungle, on the beach, through a river, and even have you galloping by the end. It was one of my favorite things we did on our trip. And she treats her horses really well. We did a day trip out to Tortuga Island. Our day started off with Zuma Tours picking us up in Santa Teresa. They drove us across to Montezuma. In Montezuma, we got on a boat and headed towards Tortuga Island. We made some stops to snorkel, saw some really beautiful fish. We saw a shark. After snorkeling, they dropped us off on the island. We had an amazing lunch, played beach volleyball with the locals, met a lot of cool new people, explored the island, and then at the end of the day, they brought us back and then back all the way to Santa Teresa. The staff were great. I would highly recommend doing the through Zuma tours. If you're looking for nightlife in Santa Teresa, Somos on a Thursday night is the place to be. Jackalopes is a surf shop at Playa Hermosa Beach, which is the more beginner-friendly beach. We rented surfboards from them, and you can also do lessons. I highly recommend going with them. They offer great prices. We did $15 for the day, and you have it for the full day. You can walk back after and drop it off when you're done at the beach. It's a great little surf shop. Vista de Olas is a hotel up higher on a mountain that overlooks Santa Teresa Beach. We went over and got some food and drinks, which covered our fee to use the pool. We hung out a little before sunset and stayed until the sun went down. It was the coolest spot to watch, overlooking the whole beach and town. I highly recommend spending some time up here one night. It just gives you a totally new perspective of the sunset. This was the second place we stayed at in Santa Teresa, just down the road from the other, so still on the north side of town. This is called Hotel Raratonga and Apartments. We really liked this place. It felt super quiet, clean. The people were all really nice that worked there. We had our own little kitchen, bedroom, living space that could hang out in, and bathroom. We had a place to park our ATV. We had a gate to lock everything. There was a cute little kitty that hung out. We really liked this spot. I highly recommend. We left Santa Teresa early one morning and drove past Montezuma to the Cabo Blanco Nature Preserve. We saw some animals and did the medium-sized hike. Afterwards, we drove back to Montezuma, where we hiked up the Montezuma waterfall. Make sure not to wear regular sneakers. You want to wear Tevas or some sort of water shoe. The falls are beautiful and so cool to see in person. We stopped for lunch in town after and explored Montezuma a little bit. It's a totally different vibe than Santa Teresa. The drive from Santa Teresa to Montezuma is so fun, especially on ATV. If you're thinking about going to Costa Rica, specifically Santa Teresa, I highly recommend it. I'm going back as soon as I can. I just fell in love with that entire area. If you have any questions or comments about Santa Teresa, I would love to hear from you below. Thank you so much for watching my travel vlog.